What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Let's talk about a fight that just became official. The UFC booked a fight between Dan the Hangman Hooker and UFC newcomer Michael Chandler. This fight will be on January 23rd at UFC 257 in Abu Dhabi on Fight Island. This fight will probably be the co-main event, as Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier will be the main event. Hooker, he's number 6 in the lightweight division. He is going into this fight coming off a decision loss against Dustin Poirier back in June, which was one of my favorite fights to watch in 2020. This was just an entertaining war with so much back and forth. It goes down as one of the classics, in my opinion. But before that, he won 3 straight against Paul Felder, Ally Quinta, and James Vick. Um, Now, Michael Chandler, he's unranked because he just signed with the UFC on September 17th, 2020. But before that, he had a successful 22 fights with Bellator and captured the Bellator lightweight title 3 times. In those 22 fights, Chandler had great fights and wars with Eddie Alvarez, which those are just classics. If you haven't watched those, go back and watch those. Those are probably some of the best lightweight fights in MMA. Just go back and watch them, just to even just to refresh your memory. Also, he had fights with Patricky and his brother Patricio. Those are good fights. Just go back and watch those. Those are just really good fights. I cannot stress that enough. Uh, Chandler, he's coming into this fight with a KO win against Benson Henderson back in August. Sorry. So with that fight, this is only 3 rounds. I'm giving it to Michael Chandler, but if this fight was 5 rounds, I will give it to Dan Hooker. So Chandler will win this fight because I think Chandler's wrestling is going to be too much for Dan Hooker, and 3 rounds is just going to be too much for him and too long. Also, when Chandler goes to the ground, his ground and pound is excellent. Plus, getting a rear naked choke or a guillotine in this fight is highly possible. And when Chandler gets top position, the fight's gonna be over. Just period. But Hooker's only advantage coming into this fight will be his stand-up. I think he's the better stand-up fighter than Michael Chandler, and his reach. He's so much longer than Michael Chandler too. So Chandler, he will need to take Hooker down ASAP and control him, or just close the gap. So, what do you guys think about my prediction? Also, a comment down below on who's going to win. Click that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and check out my previous MMA videos.